Hello and welcome to Weekend Projects. I'm Bree Pettis and I need a bag, a messenger bag. A bag I can take on my bicycle. So I made up some plans and then did some research on the internet and found Federico's site. He puts together messenger bags out of old vinyl signs. His design's way better than mine. He put his designs out underneath the Creative Commons license, and so we're going to be using his designs for this bag. But I don't have any vinyl signs. Luckily I've got my friend Anda here from Etsy, and she's going to show me how to make this stuff that's like recycled plastic that I can use for this bag.
Let me show you how to do it. Everybody has a billion plastic bags in their kitchen shoved under their kitchen sink, and unless you have a dog and are like scooping up poop, you're not really using those plastic bags for anything. But what you can do with them is melt them with your iron to make a fake Tyvek-like material that is free and bountiful and really easy to do. I use it to make stuff like this. I take plastic grocery bags and melt them and then sew them back into reusable grocery bags. This is actually a tiny one, as just a sample to show people. Cut the bottom off of your plastic bag. Cut the handles off too. If your bag has printing on it, you must flip it inside out. If you don't flip it inside out, the ink's going to come off and make a big mess. The best type of bags to use are really thin drugstore bags or trash bags. The best thickness I've found is an 8-ply layer of plastic. So to do that, you take your opened up plastic bag, fold it once, and then fold it again. Voila, 8 layers of plastic. Take your wax paper, protect your ironing board, put the plastic on the wax paper, and then put another layer of wax paper on top of it to protect your iron. The iron should be set sort of roughly above polyester but below rayon. You're going to have to do a lot of trial and error with your particular iron to see what the best setting is. But let your iron heat up, and then you just run the iron over the wax paper. Keep your iron moving. Flip it over. Do the other side. And then you just peel it apart. Now at this point, what you should have is one piece of plastic that's now thicker and stronger than the plastic bag once was. Test it. If it comes apart and it's separating like this, that's not good. It's a weak point of your plastic. You got to put it under the iron again until you have one seamless fused piece. Get all the plastic bags you have stored away in your kitchen, iron them, and make them into a bigger project.
Making a messenger bag out of plastic bags, oh yeah! I've ironed up a bunch of trash bags that didn't fit in my trash can, and I've got some stuff from the department store that's been ironed up, and I'm all ready to sew it all together to make one big sheet. I'm going to use the sewing machine and just overlap things and sew them. So now I've got my design all set. I've actually folded this one in, and I've done the outlines in chalk here for where I'm going to actually cut and then fold, and then I'm going to just sew everything up so that it's all one bag. I love the zigzag stitch. And then what I did to put this together is I went ahead and I sewed up the sides with just a straight stitch, and then I sewed the bottom up with the straight stitch. Did that on the other side too. And then I sewed this little flap on there, which helps keep everything in. Now all I need to do is turn it inside out and put some belts and straps on here. Buckles like this can be found at the junkyard. Buckles like these are expensive. This was like $5. A much cheaper alternative is to go to Goodwill and buy something like this. I got this for $5 and it's actually got all the buckles already on it. I don't need the actual bag, I just need all the gear. Alright, my bag's all done. I've got a fancy little belt buckle here that snaps and unsnaps so that I can put it on. And then I've got it attached with Velcro, and it's, now I'm all set. I can take my Make magazine, I can take my camera, I can stick that in here, and I'm good to go. It folds on up, goes over my shoulder, and I'm set. I added this little bit right here so it won't slip off my back when I'm bike riding. Now I'm all set. Thanks to Federico, who allowed me to put his plans in the PDF so you can get all the measurements there. Also thanks to Anda, who showed us how to fuse plastic. That was totally awesome. Now it's your turn. Go out there and fuse some plastic together, make your own messenger bag, document it, upload your pictures to the Make Flickr pool, and have a great weekend.